Have you ever wondered how one man's ambition could irrevocably change the course of history for an entire nation? This is the story of Julius Caesar, who arrived in Gaul in 58 BC with his Roman legions. Gaul, a land teeming with diverse Celtic tribes, was a place ripe for conquest. Caesar, driven by personal ambitions, saw an opportunity in this political climate. His goal was not just to expand Rome's territories but to increase his own power and influence. This lust for power set the stage for a series of brutal conflicts that would come to be known as the Gallic Wars. Caesar's arrival marked the start of a bloody conflict known as the Gallic Wars that would forever change Gaul. Julius Caesar's campaign in Gaul was not a simple conquest. It was a brutal and relentless series of battles that culminated in one of the most significant victories in Roman military history. The Gallic Wars, waged from 58 to 51 BC, saw Caesar employ a mix of military genius, strategic diplomacy, and ruthless determination. The key to Caesar's success lay in his ability to divide and conquer. He would isolate the Celtic tribes, turning them against each other before launching devastating attacks. But it wasn't just about brute force. Caesar also built an extensive network of roads and bridges, facilitating rapid troop movements and reinforcing Roman control. However, the crowning jewel of Caesar's campaign was the Battle of Alesia. Surrounded by a formidable Roman army, the Celtic tribes rallied together in a desperate attempt to break the siege. Caesar responded by constructing a set of fortifications, a double ring of walls, trenches, and towers. This wall-to-contain and wall-to-defend strategy turned Alesia into a deadly trap. Despite their fierce resistance, the Celts couldn't break through. Food and water supplies dwindled, morale plummeted. In a final act of desperation, the Celtic leader Vercingetorix rode out from the besieged town and surrendered to Caesar. His capitulation marked a turning point. The Battle of Alesia marked the end of Celtic resistance in Gaul. Vercingetorix surrendered, and with him the fate of all Gaul. But what did Caesar's victory mean for the future of Gaul? Following the fall of Vercingetorix and the end of the Gallic Wars, the region we now know as France didn't just become another Roman province. It started on a path of transformation, one that would forever change its cultural landscape. The Roman conquest marked the end of the distinct Celtic culture in Gaul, as Roman customs, laws, and even language gradually permeated the society. Latin words seeped into the local tongue, giving rise to the Gallo-Roman culture. Yes, the local tribes may have lost the war, but in the grand scheme of history, this amalgamation of cultures set the foundation for what we now know as France. Caesar's conquest didn't just end a war, it transformed Gaul, setting the stage for the birth of modern France.